What is spiritual work? How much and in what ways do you challenge yourself daily for the purpose of your spiritual practice? A spiritual path needs to be one that challenges us, which means that the internal work of transformation, of growth, to maximize their benefits cannot be without challenge and push. There is a beautiful Aramaic phrase that is important to keep in our mind all the time. It says lefum tzara agra, which means depending on the challenge or the difficulty is the reward and the benefit. Examples for challenging: are you pushing yourself to share? Are you pushing yourself to overcome your anger? Being spiritual is not just when it's comfortable or sitting on a mountain and meditate. That's nice, better than nothing. But the greater the challenge that one puts themselves in for spiritual growth, the more benefits they will see from it. One of the awakenings or the levels of clarity that one should have when we are spiritual is our openness to everybody else around us. A lot of people don't have the need for other people outside of themselves. But one of the benefits of a spiritual foundation to life is the fact that you do see yourself as both needing and being interconnected with everybody else. There is a story in the Zohar of a student that came to his teacher and said, "I'm having terrible fears, what should I do?" So he said, "You should go and read some Zohar, the book of the Zohar." He goes and reads Zohar and comes back to his teacher and he said, "I read Zohar for the past few hours, I still have these fears, what should I do?" So his teacher said, "Read more Zohar." And the point is, it's the work, and sometimes it's more work. There's another ancient teaching that says if you have not worked hard and you have achieved a spiritual connection, a spiritual level, don't believe it, which means it will not last. And the idea is that even science now is telling us that spirituality is a path for health on many levels, mental health and so on, but it's not simply the fact that you meditate 10 minutes a day that is going to give you all these protections. What I'm talking about is deep spiritual practice, more and more and more, and especially for those of us who are going through a challenge or going through anxieties or going through fears. Sometimes people use spirituality and they still have anxiety, so the first thought they have, oh, I guess it doesn't work. But even science tells us today that it does work, so what is it? More and more and more.